What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypto Ride. My name's Anthony, and today we're going to bring you an update on a cryptocurrency that we covered a month ago in a crypto review video called the Fantom Foundation. If you're holding Fantom now or thinking about buying it, we are going to cover support and resistance levels and talk a little bit about price action, but also this will be a video which covers some really important news stories that have been coming out. One that just broke today, and you probably saw from the title of the video. Two cryptos Weiss claims are better than Bitcoin. So I think that is as good a place as any to start. But before we do that, I want to thank all our subscribers for tuning in, doing what you do, and supporting the channel by sharing, liking, and commenting on our videos. You guys are amazing and make this worthwhile for me, and I continue to learn a lot from you, and I'm going to do my best to continue bringing you quality content. So if you're new here, I guess on that note, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner of your screen. But let's talk about some highlights from this article. Before I get into some highlights from the Fantom part of the article, I just want to mention that the other altcoin that was mentioned was Cardano as another one that could potentially be better than Bitcoin. And they've been working hard. They've been working under the radar, but apparently they have some big things coming too. So if you haven't checked out Cardano, could be one to look into. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a professional financial advisor. I'm just sharing with you my opinions. But let's talk about this. So first it talks about Bitcoin. It says Bitcoin's share of the market has never been bigger, but cryptocurrency ratings company Weiss Ratings claims there are at least two cryptocurrencies that it finds much more exciting. And if you look at the coin market cap, it says here that the Bitcoin dominance is at 69%. So that's really crazy because now there are more altcoins than ever before, yet Bitcoin is still the top dog as far as market capitalization by a landslide. But that's not what we're here for right now. We're here to talk about Fantom. So I'll put a link to this in the description and you can read it yourself, but here's some notable highlights that I wanted to share with you guys. Weiss claims that the project is blazing a new trail that could substantially change the way distributed ledgers are built in the future. And many features it already incorporates are now only starting to be researched by major competitors such as Ethereum and EOS. So Fantom, with their DAG-based smart contract platform, has really they had the benefit of seeing where Ethereum faltered. And in being a newer company, they have the advantage of beginning with the goal of solving some of their shortcomings in mind, like scalability and transaction speed, as well as fees. According to its review, what particularly impresses Weiss are two factors. The first is finality in transactions. And it goes on to say here that with Bitcoin, although the likelihood that something could be reversed is small, no transaction is ever irreversibly final. But that is not the case with Fantom. Secondly, Fantom makes it possible to perform multiple simultaneous transactions, whereas on conventional blockchains like Bitcoin, only one block can be written at a time. This, explains the Weiss review, creates a bottleneck. Although there are essentially limitless possibilities for Fantom, comparing it to Bitcoin, while it's really flattering, it is not exactly only trying to do what Bitcoin does. So Bitcoin really is a store of value. It's a currency. But the smart contract features that Bitcoin has do not come close to what Fantom does and what Fantom's mission is. So again, while this is flattering, it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges, but it was exciting to see as a Fantom investor. Again, you can read this on your own, but at the end, it did point out that the technology, while promising, is still largely experimental, and it kind of acknowledged that Fantom is still new and getting going. But as you guys know, we do have the mainnet coming. And on that note, I want to talk about something I found on Twitter. So this just came out today. Apparently, there's a new website, and it's fantom.global. Again, link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But I took the liberty of going there for myself because I wanted to show you guys. I will say it's kind of bare bones right now, but it looks great and it's a great starting point. But what I really want to show you about this website is the frequently asked questions page. Now, we're not going to go through all these, but this is just packed with some really good information. Two that I want to go over regarding the mainnet, because the mainnet's coming, as you guys all know. Fantom will release multiple mainnets. Now, that was news to me. I did a full review on this project, and I just didn't see in the timeline even they were going to have multiple mainnets. So the first one is set to release in Q3 of 2019, which you guys know is right around the corner. Fantom solved the scalability issue by giving each application its own blockchain, similarly to running each application on different computers that are part of the same network. So Fantom can actually run multiple blockchains and will run multiple blockchains simultaneously. Each blockchain is independent from one another, can have custom tokens, tokenomics, and governance rules. However, being all plugged into Lachesis, Fantom's uber-fast, BFT, DAG-based consensus, all the blockchain's mainnets can interact with each other and benefit from the speed and security of the underlying technology. So that's just some good information there. From my understanding, the first mainnet that's going to be launching is the Opera mainnet. Maybe comment below if you know the name of the second one, and you could share that with everybody in the community here. But again, I'll just scroll here, take a look at some of these questions, and if there's anything that you want to know about, you can click the link in the description. All right, and the website again is fantom.global. Next, let's talk about the price action of Fantom. And I wanted to talk about the 24-hour volume. So if we just take a look at Fantom right now, the market cap is $36 million, almost $37 million. The price is currently back to 2 cents. And we're going to talk more about where I think that might be heading and what you can expect to see moving forward in the coming days and weeks. Now, just for the record, we're looking at the 4-hour candles. But let's just take a look at some possible areas of support and resistance as we head up or potentially down. So as we head up, let's stay positive first. As we head up, we can anticipate potentially this 2.1 cents. You can see we had some support here at that level. We had some resistance here at that level. So we've got this multiple times. If we break through that, my guess would be we can move all the way up to 2.3 cents. And you can see we had resistance here, and couldn't quite get above it. We have these wicks up here, but couldn't quite get above it in the past, back in the beginning of August, with any real conviction. And then if we're able to break past that, we could get all the way up to 2.5 cents within the next week or so. Okay, so just some levels to think about on the upside. I also do want to mention this while I'm just talking here. This does look like it could be the beginning of the flagpole, if we're going to make potentially a flag or a pennant. If this is the long bullish motion, we could be, hopefully you'd want this to go downwards and slope down like this, potentially for a flag or a pennant, which would be a bullish pattern on the charts. But we'll see what happens. Right now, this is looking good overall. You can see the volume is up. You always want upward price movements to be supported by volume. So this is good. All right. But if we break down, which I'm not anticipating, but if we do, and I guess this could happen if Bitcoin breaks, because really the whole crypto space is watching and waiting on Bitcoin right now. And we're going to see. And if you're unaware, Bitcoin itself has been in a symmetrical triangle, or what some people are calling a wedge, which is potentially a continuation pattern. So we're going to see if this breaks up or down. But obviously the trading range has been really tight the last couple days. So it should be interesting moving forwards. But if Bitcoin breaks down, like I was saying, I think we could see this probably come down to 1.6 cents and find support there. If you're looking for an entry point and we break down, that might be where I might set my buy orders. But again, this isn't financial advice, it's just my opinion. And the other thing I want to show you is the MACD crossover that we just had. So this is a buy signal. And you can see that this histogram is still moving up. You'll want to watch that and see what happens. Fantom does react well to the MACD trading signal. So just something to consider. On that note, I want to thank you guys again for being here and sticking with me till the end. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like what you saw. And of course, follow me on Twitter. I'll share my videos when they come out. I'll share other tweets related to crypto. I'll share awesome guys that play funk on the piano. This is just hilarious. Check out my page if you want to see that one and hear it with the music. But yeah, it's at CRAnthony3 if you want to follow me on Twitter. And we'll see what Fantom does. I'm excited about this mainnet that should be coming out soon, this first mainnet that's coming out, not to be confused with the second one. But let me know your thoughts on Fantom and what you think might happen with the price action. And I'll see you guys during the next video. Thanks again.